So we've had a long involvement with the AVB Alliance, which has been looking at solving problems around networking for AV. And Milan grew out of the work of AVB. It's based on AVB, and it's a group of pro audio manufacturers primarily working on how to take all the benefits of networking and then take all the grief out for our end users. So how to genuinely deliver something that really is plug and play and not talking about plug and play. How we can take lots of network devices from lots of different manufacturers and use them together. But also it's a bunch of manufacturers who've got user groups who are out there in the real world doing shows day on day who want product to work. They want the benefits of networking. They like the idea of having lots more data, lots more control, but they don't want to spend longer in the day setting a network up to get all that. Milan really is the answer to that, and we can say it now because as a user group that involves other manufacturers, not just Meyer, we've got an awful lot of shows and tours and events and installs all over the world using it and using it on scale, a really big scale. And what we've seen with the massive growth in live, when we came back after the pandemic, shows have been back all over the world, things have picked up, and at the same time we launched our Milan products onto the market, and they've been received not just in volume but in the use case. People are using this practically time and time again. There are other protocols out there are other ways of connecting things together, and they all have their value. They're solving different problems. For us, solving the problems with Milan, the things we were focusing on was the plug and play nature, but also really importantly, guaranteed timing. So we work in a world with loudspeakers where we want to build big arrays. We want to put multiple loudspeakers together and know that that's going to work as one thing. And that involves accurate timing on a technical level. AVB solves that at the networking level. And that's really important to us, and Milan builds on that. So we have workable systems, but now, here at this show, we now have our processor for Nadia, which is allowing our Constellation active acoustics to use the benefits of Milan. And in active acoustics, it's a very different application for loudspeakers. It's not one array all working together. It's potentially up to hundreds of loudspeakers distributed all over the room, but we need accurate timing, super accurate timing again. And so that's where Milan comes in and solves a problem on how we do that practically in the real world. So what people haven't seen before here is they haven't seen the Nadia on display, which is our new processor and the input and output devices that go with it. It's always interesting for a loudspeaker company who makes a large format DSP unit, because this is designed to be in a rack somewhere hidden from view. So the wow factor isn't in how it looks, it's what it does. And they're getting to see and appreciate what the extra number of channels can do for them, what the power is, but also really importantly how practical it makes active acoustics for venues. That's where the ethos of the company comes from, is making experiences and the interest. We didn't start out as a company that was looking to produce stuff for doing concerts or for doing studios or for doing theatre. We start, and we still are, a company that is engineering solutions for doing great stuff, and that's what we love.